Hello viewers. Today we are going to start a new chapter, the land features. The land features of India. We all know that it is the seventh largest country in the world. India has a variety of land surfaces. Look at the map. It has rich fertile plains, high snow-covered mountains, hot and dry desert, island, etc. India extends from Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south, right? Look at the map. This is a physical map of India. Mountains and hills. In our country, we have very high mountains. The Himalayas in the north. Some of the peaks of Himalayas are always snow covered. The Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. It is in Nepal. There are some other mountains in India. They are Vindhya, Satpura, Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats, Aravallis, right? So many hills are there like Naga Hills, Garo Hills, Khasi Hills. Okay, plains. Many of the rivers originate in the Himalayas, which flow through the plains of northern India and make the land rich and fertile. So, there is a vast open plain in northern India which lies just south of the Himalayas. It is called the Northern Fertile Plains, right? The northern plains stretch from Punjab in the west to Assam in the east. The states of Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, and parts of Assam are covered by the northern plains. There are also some plains along the sea coast in the southern part. You can see here coastal areas. They are called coastal plains. Rivers such as Krishna, Narmada, Kaveri, Godavari, Mahanadi flow into these plains and finally fall into the sea. Now we are going to discuss about the rivers of India. Most rivers emerge out of high mountains and flow down into plains. Many rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, Indus, Satluj, Brahmaputra originate in the Himalayas and flow throughout the year. These rivers bring fertile soil with their water and leave it in the plains. The Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra, Satluj are the rivers of northern India. The rivers of central India are Narmada, Tapi, Chambal, Son, Damodar. And you can see here the rivers of South India are the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Right? Come to the next point. Plateau. A high level land rising steeply from surrounding area is called a plateau. You can see here in the southern part of our country there is a huge plateau called the Deccan Plateau, right? Desert. Sandy plains with little rainfall are called deserts. Look at the map. It shows a sand covered area in the northwestern part of India. This region gets very little amount of rainfall. Thought Desert, you can see here the Great Indian Desert written here. Thought Desert is the largest desert in India, right? Islands means a piece of land surrounded by water bodies on all sides are called islands. You can see here India is surrounded by water on three sides, right? The Arabian Sea is to the west, the Indian Ocean to the south, and the Bay of Bengal to the east of our country. Okay. In the western and eastern sides, there are two groups of islands. Look at the picture. One island group lies in the east in the Bay of Bengal. It is called Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The other island group lies in the west in the Arabian Sea. It is called Lakshadweep, right? So, this is the summary of the chapter. All of you go through the chapter properly. Here I close the chapter for today. Thank you. Have a good day.